Yeah, I know I was muted. Apparently, for some reason, when I turned off Streamlabs, it resetted itself to its normal state of when I played the first time. Why is... I'm gonna try something here. Hold on. Hopefully it doesn't break again. Deactivate. Something's going on with the sound with this, and I don't like it. Okay, can you give me some clearance? Do you actually hear anything from the game? Technically, I can check myself. I can go into mine. Because I cannot hear shit. Nope. The only thing I can hear is... Yep, there's no sound. There is no... Why is this happening today? I have no idea why this is happening today, but I really, really do not like it. Hold on. Yeah, okay. I cannot hear the game myself, which is... Sorry, I heard myself and thought, like, what the heck am I hearing? I have so many cords by the chair, it's so annoying. As I said, I don't really have the best setup. Sort of. I cannot hear anything. Yeah, you can hear it, but I can't. It's like, why can I not hear it? Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can find something with this. What happens if I do this? Does actually something happen? Nah. God damn it. Okay, you know what? No, I cannot do that. God, I cannot do anything right now. Shit. Okay, Elgato monitor and output. So why can I not hear? Screw it. You know what? I'm gonna try and do something here. Unfortunately, for now, I cannot hear or see the chat at all because I also want some sound. And unfortunately, the sound doesn't output for myself at all. Yeah, I saw we lost a few viewers. It's nothing I can fix. I'm just gonna see here if I can go on.
No, nothing so far.
Hold on. Oop, oop. My father just asked if I had started streaming. Hold on. I'm gonna go into Twitch. I don't have this on the app. But hopefully I can at least check the chat. So can I actually
check this place point by point?
I'm gonna there. Now I can see the chat room at least. Good God, it was annoying. Oh, I can actually pause that. Okay, so okay, where did we leave off? Let me try and fix it. Iris and Ota were annihilated completely in this fishery. The only thing we know is that Ota had a taser. He tased us. We woke up, managed to get a live video from this.
And laptop. This is what the criminal used to stream.
And, well, they both died. Yeah, so that's what we ended up with.
All
Bit
of
sad,
these
I cannot
items
see
have
how
been
many
bought
people
from
actually
pawn
are
shops
here.
and thrift stores. It would be difficult to determine a suspect from them.
Yep, Iris is dead. Ota's dead. Ota was stabbed with a knife, apparently. A kitchen knife.
I have logged into the Wi-Fi in this warehouse.
Did you find anything nice?
Okiura Fishery Co., Ltd. is listed as the owner. However, I found the password written directly on the router. Anyone who saw it could have used it.
Okay.
I have done some research. As the name suggests, the company is owned by the Okiuras, the same Okiuras we know. Renju's father
By the
created
way,
the company.
do not use any cards right now because I have
Another
no
connection to
access to
Renju.
actually hearing it, nor even
No,
see them,
actually.
unfortunately.
Currently, Okiura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju. The company has been managed by office representatives for the past 17 years.
Right now
after
I am
Renju's father
doing
died.
the old way of
Renju
doing
holds no shares
only
and is
this,
not involved in the management.
because apparently
In short,
my
Renju did not inherit the company
sound
from his father,
got
and it was instead given to other persons.
annihilated completely. Come on.
It can't be a
Cannot-
coincidence.
Hold on.
It certainly is suspicious.
No. Her name is because of Winter Iris. Hold on, I'm gonna... There we go. My phone is doing some stuff here. It's turning itself off after a while. Just trying to see where I can fix that. Because I cannot see anything if I do not have that on. And right now I cannot see that anywhere. There, 1 minute. Let's take 10 minutes. I still have to do this every 10 minutes, but screw that. I just have to do that.
Iris's estimated time of death and cause of death.
So yeah, people, I can see the chat, but I cannot see so much
The video
else.
was not a recording. It was a live stream filmed in real
Because
time.
for some reason,
Which means Iris's time of death
the
is 3:20
whole
a.m.
goddamn stream thing doesn't allow me to hear the sound of this game. I'm gonna see if I can do something about that in the
Iris also
background,
had
so
her left
I will
eye removed.
not be able to
Yeah.
see much right now.
And like Renju and Shoko, Iris's left eyeball has not been recovered.
Oh, I can actually do the auto. I do auto so I can fix some here Steam here. Okay, so we're done there. Anything? Let's check
There
the
are only a
shelves.
few items on the shelf.
Is this warehouse not in use?
She's dead. But first of all, that's Ota's blood and that's Iris's blood. She's dead. She's
This
straight up
forklift is
dead.
old. It does not appear to be functional. It has not been
Okay,
moved in
drop
some
frame,
time.
game crashes, no. Forget to capture car setup with stream OBS. Is there and nothing I actually there's nothing there apparently. No, not hear myself. I don't care about hearing myself. I'm here caring about hearing the game. Okay. So luckily I have this by that though. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to do some stuff in the background here as well. Unfortunately, it doesn't really go that well. Yeah, but that's also the thing here. There are many things pointing at each other because first we had the guy's wife, but then the proof said that the guy did it, but the guy died, and the proof said that Iris did it, and now Iris is dead. So we have yet to find one person who did anything. It's literally just one after another. Why can I not hear the... Hear this thing? I have no idea why I cannot hear this thing, to be honest. Or is it because of that? I cannot hear anything. I'm gonna try something here, hold on. Spotify, I'm just gonna do that in the background here. Gonna start something. Yeah, you can hear that. So why can I not hear the game? I am so utterly confused. Well, our boss did say that it might have been Ota who did sort of a I love you murder and suicide. But who knows? It's so annoying not being able to hear anything. I want to fix that because I want to be able to have my chat up and my stream up, but unfortunately it's nothing. Just absolutely nothing. Bloodstain B, Bloodstain A, anything fun here? And there's a crane. Does anyone out there know actually how to fix this with the sound? Because I managed to have sound yesterday. I can see the sound going on here. For some reason, nothing happens. Okay, one last try. Just one last try. Yeah, I'm doing fine. Can you still hear the game, by the way? And yeah, but I'm doing fine. I just hit my mic again. Just doing technically nothing. Small work of small schoolwork. Why am I not capable of hearing this once? Okay, this is just ridiculous. Nothing has changed with the settings of this game, which is so freaking annoying, but somehow it just said, you know what? We're just gonna mess around with you this time. Am I missing something? Trying to look. Oh, forklift B. Okay. I think people thought I might be a better streamer, but no! Guess what? I am not. I just like to stream, that's all it is. And if no one likes it or do like it, yeah, well, I do care in a way anyway. Monitor only, monitor and output, monitor off. No, I do want to monitor it, but why can I not hear it? Okay, anything more that is green in here that we actually can check? Nope. The game is completely mute for me. The thing is that I can see that the software actually gets the game sound. Hold on, does it actually get the game sound, or am I just hoping for the best because I cannot hear anything? So just gonna listen here. Ah, you can hear because I can hear some game in the background. Good. As long as you hear, I don't really care, but I would want to be able to hear. Oh, there's a... Dude, you are hiding an oil drum for me. Oh, no, it's unlikely to be a clue. So... evidence marker. Okay. I think that does anything for us right now. Audio. Hold on here. Desktop audio. That. Okay. Channels, don't care. I'm gonna see if I can find some audio thing, but apparently not. Doesn't really help. But yeah, Yanni, did you actually see the Nintendo Direct that was just an hour ago? Or an hour and a half now? Or did anyone out there actually see it? Watch it? There's a box. It's so small for me here right now. I do absolutely You know, like this. Why is Streamlabs like this? Like, I have no idea what is going on here, because if it actually gets it by using an USB output, I should be able to get it.
Right here. Iris and Ota.
Ah. Are you
I am
only
sure
watching
you are
YouTube and stuff
already
on your
aware
phone?
of Ota's
Technically,
time of
I'm doing
death.
that kind of as well, at least
Just
when
before I
I'm not by the
arrived.
computer.
About 3:30 in the morning.
But yeah, they were talking about a new Monster
And
Hunter.
the cause of death.
Oh, yes.
Right, about that. Ota had a stab wound from a kitchen knife in his side.
Correct.
I love...
What was
Monster
the
Hunters.
exact cause of death? Was it the knife wound or...
Not even a
I
joke.
cannot determine that. I
Hi,
can
Turtle Girl.
conclude that the knife
I had a bit
wound
of
was
problem
at
here
least
with the
close
game
to
for a
being
moment
fatal.
ago. First, it didn't want to show
Even
up, and
if
now I
Ota
cannot
was still
hear
alive
the
on
game.
workbench, he was certainly on the verge of death.
I can hear
If you
everything
weren't
else. The
already
computer
extremely
sound
weak,
is completely
we would
fine.
expect to
It's
see more
just,
signs
for
of
some
struggle.
reason, the output of this doesn't work at all. Check the workbench again, because we can. But yeah, oh, new Monster Hunter will come out March next year. Ooh, exciting. Apparently you can have a canine companion. Not even a joke, you can have a rideable big ass canine in that game. So freaking amazing. I'm sorry, but it's seriously, I just want to be able to hear the
why?
game.
No.
But apparently not.
Date, we should get moving. Officers from the we will not find anything of importance here.
Nope. It's dead silent.
Yeah, you're right.
This is so
You can
annoying.
ask CSI to
Because I want to
inform
have
you of
this
the
up if
findings
something
there.
happens on stream, because else I won't be able to see it. But for right now, Streamlabs is being a righteous ass. I don't even know what, like, I can see the sound of this game. Not a command yet. You're the second one asking me. If there are a bit of talking in here, I can do that in the background. I can make a command for that. Else, no, there is not. There we go. Okay, so there is talk here right now. Crap. How do I fix this? Does anyone know how Streamlabs actually work? Because, oh, I'm so annoyed by this.
Date,
Apparently I have
to
two
talk
of
to you
these
about
now. I
something.
can technically turn one
Huh?
of them on.
about the original Cyclops serial killings.
Why this all
The
of a
only
sudden?
thing I have is
Because I want you to
underneath
solve
I have
this
this
case,
panel
Mr.
of
Date.
informations, and I have a
want you to
panel there
find who did
for
this and bring them to justice.
streamer loots or loot
So,
stream or
if I can
something.
help you, even a little,
Why didn't you
What?
say
Like, I don't know what
anything
has
of this?
happened, because I
The boss
tried
was there.
Streamlabs
I
before today and
couldn't
I couldn't
speak
get an
openly in front
output
of
of the game. Now I
So
could
I
get an
decided to
output
meet you
again
here.
for some reason, but
All right,
the
let's hear it.
like the sound is silent for me. You can hear
Earlier,
the game,
I told
but
you that I was
I
completely
can't.
certain the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes.
What happens if I do that?
I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have.
I don't know what happened. Oh. Why? How did I manage to go? If you're wondering what happened there, the only thing I managed to do was literally manage to click my scene collection. Yeah, I tried to fix some settings on it, and I could manage to get out the... Oh. Wait, I have managed to destroy that completely. Oh. Guess what? I can no longer use the sound from the Elgato. I have to use it on the PC. That was loud because I changed its settings.
Although it's more accurate to say.
Yeah, audio
killers.
output. I can
More
either
than
do
one?
capture
In the
audio
first series of
only,
killings,
output
the
desktop
culprit
audio,
had an
or
accomplice.
desktop audio wave. Now I can hear
One
the
of them
game.
was born a murderous psychopath.
Yeah, sorry about that.
The
I
other
thought it more or
is
less meant
Rohan
I could be
Kumakura,
heard.
the previous chairman of the Kumakuras.
So, my fault, completely, utterly my
They
fault.
each had a role to play.
I
The murderer
managed to
committed the
mistake that,
homicide, and
Mea
Rohan
culpa.
removed the eyeball.
but I can hear the game now. Can I actually hear anything else other than the game? I can, thank you. Oh,
He was born with a brain dysfunction.
hold on,
Due
so I'm
to
gonna do
damage to the
this.
posterior
I'm gonna
pituitary gland,
hide that,
He was unable to properly secrete oxytocin.
hide that.
Oxytocin
I'm gonna hide
is a
everything that
peptide
has no
hormone that
use for me
feels
anymore
love,
longer.
affection, and trust.
Yeah, apparently I just changed the
It is
output for the
colloquially
whole
referred
thing.
to as the
So
love
now
hormone.
it doesn't take sound from
It causes
Elgato,
a
it literally just
tranquilizing
send to the
effect which
computer and
improves
send
mood
to
and
everywhere.
stress. It is normally secreted when
Oh,
the body makes
God.
contact with an object of affection, such as an embrace or caress.
I'm sure you know what this implies, but
Wait, I just had to check. I more or less lost. Who was it talking about? He was born with a braid. Ah, okay. Then I know who he's talking about. I know exactly who he's talking about. I have no problem with that.
He was able to experience a substitute. His brain was wired in such a way that allowed him to feel satisfaction through other means. Due to the unique idiosyncrasies of his brain, he was able to release large amounts of dopamine and endorphins by performing a certain action.
What was it?
Murder.
Dopamine is a hormone
Yeah.
linked to the reward system of the brain. The pleasant feeling attained through accomplishment is dopamine. Endorphins are a kind of brain narcotic. They dull pain and create a feeling of happiness.
He got pleasure from killing people?
Apparently.
It's slightly more complicated than that. Killing people was the only way he could get pleasure. He was 12 when he took his first life. That enlightened him to the pleasure of murder, which he would do again and again.
Okay, that's nuts. It's very bad if actually those people
I
do
don't
actually
know.
exist. Wouldn't surprise me,
The
but still.
details of the original Cyclops serial killings case have become nebulous over time.
Well, I'm just checking a few
Even
things
the
here in
official
background.
investigation material
We'll be
contains
right with
nothing
you.
of value.
That's,
I am unable to draw any conclusions from them.
You really have no idea?
If I did, I would tell you.
Okay, so no idea who that is. About Ronan then.
18 years ago, Rohan took a woman's eye. She was already dead. He put his finger into her eye socket and gouged it out. The reason why was simple. He was fascinated by women's eyes. Their beauty stimulated his greed and his desire to possess them. He needed to have them, to make them his own. Driven by this instinctive impulse, he took the woman's eye. From then on, he acquired a grotesque obsession with the eyes of dead women. He was very particular about his need that the eye belonged to a deceased woman. But even
Okay.
being the head of a Yakuza gang, there weren't too many opportunities
It works
for him
now.
to indulge. His deepest, darkest desire went unfulfilled for years.
I just made a quick one.
He soon met his ideal
Especially with
partner,
thought of how many people actually have there, which is why very nice. By the way, if you see me look at that, it's literally I am checking my own little face cam, the thing you see
A
here.
mutually beneficial relationship was established. This was the origin.
Just a
of the
quick
Cyclops
one
serial
because there is
killers.
nothing more needed
About the
right
same
now.
time, you were assigned to Abyss.
It should pop up. I think you.
The original Cyclops
Ah,
killer.
I think you said stream loot. I think it's streamer
There were
loot.
2 Cyclops killers.
And one of them was the former chairman of the Kumakuras, Rohan Kumakura.
I already know who he is. That's the brother who
Rohan
left
committed
the building.
suicide by jumping to his death 1 year ago.
Oh, Monster Hunter Rise.
Here, tell me this.
I just got a
One of the
mail
original
from
killers. I
Nintendo.
know that. That means
Just
one
watched
remains.
the small Nintendo Direct that was,
After his
and
fourth
they
murder, he was
announced
arrested
Monster
by
Hunter
police.
Rise, where you can have a
They
canine
actually
companion
picked
and
him up on
ride
other
with.
charges.
Ride.
But In any case,
Oh, I just
he
love
is
Monster
currently
Hunter no
serving
matter
a life
what.
sentence in Fuchu prison.
Seriously, when that comes out, I will play it. I will stream it
What's
a
his name?
lot. Let me guess,
In
89.
prison, he doesn't have a name. He is simply called Number 89.
Nailed it.
89.
And if you don't remember who that is, yesterday... Oh, yeah, this.
So, now you know why I said that. That the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes. Because one is dead, and the other is behind bars.
Yeah, he did actually
Neither of them had the
call us
opportunity.
behind bars. Okay, so... Let's go home. Let's check where it is Mitsuki. Why not? Let's check out Mitsuki. She should be fine. She should be fine. Because she is more or less headstrong. And speaking, I'm just gonna... speaking of. I am just gonna go and fix some more light. Hold on. There we go. So, how is she doing? Because she's technically seen both her parents killed. No, not killed, dead. She never saw the act of murder. She only saw the actually very horrific aftermath. Nothing. About Ota? Okay, so... Oh, not only that, but her two either only or best friends are also dead.
Mizuki must know about Iris and Ota.
Oh, no shit.
Of course. The news was distributed heavily across the internet. Not just in
Yeah.
Japan, but worldwide.
To be honest, it must more or less feel that the whole world is against you right now.
Mother's body. 2 days ago, her father's. This morning, 2 of her best friends.
God.
It is
She's only
completely
12 years
understandable
old.
that she is at her mental limit.
Can I be left alone for a while?
Yeah,
Are
I'm
you
gonna
okay?
do that.
Yeah.
Well, I would say she's better than in the beginning of the game when she
Iva,
even actually
contact
couldn't even
Biz.
speak.
See if they can get Mizuki a good counselor.
Understood.
Yeah, to be honest, she doesn't really want to speak with me so much. It's probably can speak with someone else. Okay. Let's go to the second person who actually needs to know that their own flesh and blood is dead. I think I put the right house at least. Yeah, this is Iris's home if I don't remember incorrectly. Who wouldn't have a hollow look in her eyes right now? Jesus. Welcome, humble viewer, by the way, to stream I'm holding here. Playing some more AI in Somnium file. Vampire Falls Origin is out now. Nintendo. Well, thank you for that. So we're just gonna sit here silently. We're gonna talk about them first.
Iris was my everything. We always went everywhere together. Whether it was buying clothes or going to the movies, or taking a walk, or going shopping at the supermarket. When she was young, she would just hold one of my fingers. Her hand was too small to hold mine.
I'm just gonna think of something if I
It was
actually have
two,
the like
then three.
maturity on for
And
Twitch
finally
right
she
now
could
because
hold
this
my
game
hand.
can be dark.
But
Especially with
eventually,
thought of an
she
like
left my
hollowed
hand
out eye,
altogether.
sawed in
She started
half
crossing her
and
arms,
just
being independent.
hanged in the jaw.
Even though she needed constant attention growing up.
And yes, because I haven't actually taken that away.
Her
Which is
memories
fine.
are a part
Which
of
is
this room.
fine. I should have that there right now.
When she was a baby, she fell off that
By the way,
sofa
if you
and
people want to say anything, it's just a
cried.
chat. We have a
One
very
day she tore up the
healthy
picture
chat
book
here.
all over the floor here. Another time, she drew with crayons all over the window. She painted my portrait on Mother's
Just checking
Day.
the painting
Scratches
there on the wall.
floor, chipped plates, burn marks on the table, stains on the cushions. Everything you see.
It would be
holds a
nice if I
memory of
actually
her.
had something like that so I actually could see it. Because I don't think I can see it.
Why?
Why is the question we're trying to figure out right now. And Ota?
Oda was one of my students. I taught him in elementary school. I heard it from the police. Oda tried to help Iris and ended up... I don't know what to say. I have no words.
Yeah, right now this game has been very weird. Because the first that
Tell
got
me,
murdered
my
had the
entire focus is on
suspect
this
of
case.
the
Is there anything at all you can
husband
tell
or
me?
ex-husband. But that the husband
I
died
don't know if this is
with the
important,
same
but
result in a way.
No, please.
And the
tell me.
suspect was
I
the
may have
girl
told you this
he
already.
worked
I
with.
met Renju's wife Shoko
And now the
twice
girl is
before.
dead, with the same result.
The first time at the wedding, the second time a month ago.
This is like going from one on one person.
Was in the waiting room of the prison.
Prison?
Hmm?
There's an acquaintance of mine from when we were younger. I visit them a few times a year.
She was in
By
prison?
coincidence, I saw Shoko.
What did
I
Shoko
don't
do
think
there?
She noticed me, but I recognized her as Renju's wife right away. She was there for the same reason I was, to visit one of the inmates.
Why?
Do you know who?
Well, there is
No, I
two
don't.
reasons. Visit
We
or
didn't talk.
being visited,
prison?
would say so.
Fuchu Prison in Tokyo.
Fuchu.
Prison?
Yeah, the only thing we know. Yeah, by the way, my hair is just a mess. I'm gonna take a
I'm
shower
sorry
after
to
this.
have bothered you. I'll be going now.
But yeah, the only thing we know about the prison is that we know about
I don't
one person that
know
called
what
us. Well, not called us, but he called the police. That then called us because it was very too specific.
Dante, please, you have to catch them. Please.
Yeah, we knew who it was. Like each time we got a lead, the lead dies literally, and then. Blah.
Trust me.
Okay. Let's go to the diner because we have one other mother to talk to. Wasn't there... What was it for series we watched? Because I watched a lot of, like, police or detective series. And I think they commented that the worst thing of it all was literally to speak to the deceased family. Yeah. Oh. I could technically not sit like I want to do. Well, sorry to interrupt. Probably the first thing you should say, not just start to speak. Do you want to talk about it?
This is your fault.
Whose?
I heard from the police. Because you didn't take care of Iris. My boy Ota got involved.
Date, I looked into the investigation report. Mayumi confirmed Ota's body early this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry. I want to be alone right now.
Is she pissed with me?
Did you not hear me? I said leave!
I can understand she's angry, but I'm trying to figure out the reason with me.
She is in no state to talk.
Yeah.
Because yes,
you're
I
right.
did actually keep Iris in, but she wasn't at that time suspect. Well, she was suspect, yes, but not as suspect as we could keep her. Well, I could guess that's a hazard of the job, I would say.
Are you okay,
I've
honey?
never been a cop, I do not want to be a cop,
About
so...
last night. Well, at 3 in the morning, anyway.
You know about
Oh,
it?
well, he already has a
It's on
bad
every
personality
channel.
sometimes.
You have the face of a
Perhaps.
ghost. Do you want a glass?
I don't need a drink. I need information. Do you have anything?
Probably
Well,
information of what
let's
actually the
see.
drink is made of. That would
I
work.
do have I suppose you could call it intuition.
Tell me.
Tell it even its voice of God, I probably would listen right now.
The Kumakuras are involved in this case. Remember what I told you before? That there's a relationship between Ren and the Kumakuras?
Yes, and we know
Shoko
about that.
also has a relationship with them.
We already know
You know
that.
about her dealings with the Kumakuras, right?
Yes,
So
we learned that
basically,
yesterday.
2 of the victims are linked to the Kumakuras. That must mean they're involved somehow, right?
Not 2, 3.
3.
What do you mean 3?
Iris?
No, not that one. The boy. He came here last night?
Ota?
Yeah.
Yes, from Matsushita Diner.
What does he has to do with
He's
those
linked
people?
to the Kumakuras as well.
Why?
Have you heard the rumor?
There are some things I have forgotten about this game, just to make sure, but still, why? About Sosuji Manic. Yeah? About him owning the place, sold it, trashed it. Yeah, this is my hair, by the way. Oh, I don't like my hair. I have to take a shower and a haircut. And now that thing is going out of my eye. Yeah, almost like he knew beforehand that the accident would happen. Yeah, okay, so you would end up with 29 billion in cash and 1 billion. Well, I understand, because Iris asked him to. He would do anything for Iris, even electrocute a cop.
The Kumakuras own a handful of real estate companies. They of course look legit, but they're Yakuza fronts.
And no
I'll
shit.
call those real estate companies the KE to keep it simple for you. The KE followed in So's footsteps. They bought up land in Kawasaki.
Okay.
Now, back to So. Have you heard of the
We want to
plans
go
for the
back to
casino in
Ota.
Kawasaki? So
Yeah.
was the one who came up with it.
Okay. The casino in Kawasaki.
Born and raised in Kawasaki. I remember the landscape of my childhood, and I loved it dearly. But look at Kawasaki now. When I see images of the destruction on television, my heart aches like it's being chopped to pieces.
And it's still the thought
But
of
I
him
promise
actually
you,
doing
I
this.
will revive the Kawasaki district at any cost. Casino Town Kawasaki will give new life to the city.
Okay.
After that,
Casino
So
Town.
moved fast. He
But
submitted
still,
the
I have
bills
no
in
idea what
the
it has to do
National
with
Assembly
Ota.
After drumming up support in the right places. The bills passed and it became an official government initiative.
Okay.
Decontamination efforts therefore increased at a rapid pace in the Kawasaki district.
That's
At the moment,
one good thing at
the
least.
area is still considered off limits.
That I already know.
However, the air in Kawasaki is currently purified to such an extent that it has no negative effect on the human body.
Nice.
If the plan goes smoothly, land prices in Kawasaki are going to skyrocket. And all that land is owned by the KE. And by So himself. The land
That
he
we know.
bought back for 1 billion will be worth 10 times that soon.
He's involved in some
10
shady
billion.
business.
Ooh.
This is just another rumor, but the chemical plant exploding was no accident. It was done intentionally.
By
We've
So
heard
the
stuff about
Kumakuras,
that.
But there's no hard evidence of that. It's just gossip.
Like always. Okay. Yeah, and Ota, what does this has to do with that?
What were we talking about again?
Ota and the Kumakuras.
Oh, right. You know how Matsushita Diner is close to the Kawasaki district?
Yes, I was just there and I got chewed out again. Oh, that's where it is. Thank you for the
chemical
point.
plant explosion made times hard. Foot traffic went down, sales declined. No wonder it closed down. Ota must hold a grudge. Someone caused that explosion. And if it was intentional, oh, he'd hate them even more. That's how I link Ota to the Kumakuras.
That's
Thank you,
one
Mama.
perspective.
I don't know if what you told me will lead to anything, but
Well, it's
Oh,
better than we already
sorry.
have.
I didn't mean to waste your time.
no, it was very helpful.
I technically don't have any other
Glad I could
leads,
help,
so
even if it's just a
I'm
little.
gonna go and check something, by the way.
Well then,
Hold on, just a
see.
few seconds.
Come back anytime.
I'm back. I just annoyed by my hair, so I had to get this thing again. Yay! Okay, so we're done here. So let's go to Abyss headquarters. Very strange way of actually pronouncing it. You say Abyss, but it's Abyss. Abyss. Ah, it's more or less the same pronunciation, to be honest. Almost. Y and I. Like, more or less siblings.
Where did she go?
Is this
Well, she
part of the
isn't
game?
always here, correct?
True.
I think I might know which part of the game this is. Oh, hi there.
What are you doing?
I thought it would be easier to talk like this.
What do we have to talk about?
A summary of the investigation, perhaps?
Why
What
not?
summary? We don't have anything new.
That's
Except for
not
two
true.
more dead persons.
Huh?
I was curious, so I did some research.
Thank you for that,
About
Aiba.
number 89.
Oh, do tell. Real name?
Unknown.
You don't know?
No such person is listed in the family registry.
I'm gonna see if I can do. There we go. So
It
it's
is
almost.
possible he is a foreigner, but his nationality is unknown.
It doesn't have the same size.
However, I believe it is safe to say that he was born and raised in Japan.
Why that? The relationship?
Unknown. I cannot determine if they have any connection.
And by the way, for those people who are new here and haven't played this game before, that one you see there that is called Aiba is an AI that lives in this guy's left eyeball.
I'm unable to say for certain that the person she was there to visit was number 89.
Not a joke.
After all, Fuchu Prison houses 2,000 inmates.
But number 89 knew Shoko's name.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That must mean that he knew her somehow.
It is
Yeah, so
possible.
if you see that he has a left, like a yellow eye, that's literally Aiba.
As you know,
the thing we
he
see
an
now is
assassin
just
with
a
multiple
more or
confirmed
less-
kills.
I don't know,
He is
HUD.
currently serving a sentence at Fuchu Prison. He was imprisoned 6 years ago.
Augmented reality as well. That's what you
what
can
Peter
call it.
told us.
After his fourth murder, he was arrested by the police.
So,
Peter
the likeness of
claims
these?
that there were two culprits behind the original serial killings. One was the former chairman of the Kumakuras, Rohan Kumakura.
They left the building.
Rohan committed suicide last year.
That leaves one culprit still alive, number 89.
But number 89 couldn't possibly have committed these crimes. He was in jail when each of the murders occurred.
Correct. However, I do not believe it is accurate to claim that he had nothing to do with the incident.
I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
If he was telling the truth, his involvement is possible.
It is, because if he's actually in prison and doesn't know too much, then he must
Let's
know
talk to
something at
number
least.
89.
All right. However, we need not go to him. We can bring him to us. If we plan on syncing with him, it would be more efficient.
Can you arrange that?
I can.
Nice. Arrange it. Arrange it now. Their boss is gone right now. I think I know though which part of the game this is. But that we just have to just say Pewter and 89. And ourselves. I can say this, no. We will soon be not clear, but we will be able to see her. So actually I cannot remember if something ever happens to the boss.
Sorry to interrupt your busy
But
day.
if I
but I
think
need you
of
to
the
tell me
same
something.
part of the game,
I'd
then
appreciate
no.
your cooperation.
Might be a bit of a spoiler, but I don't think it's that far away.
Yeah, I guess I do.
About a month ago, Shoko visited Fuchu prison. Was she there to see you?
That's right.
What did you talk about?
Nothing special.
You're in no position to lie.
I'm not lying. She didn't come to hear me talk.
Then why did she come?
To meet me.
Meet you?
She probably just wanted to see me.
Okay. Your name?
Number 89.
Your real name?
I don't remember.
Oh, like me then.
A long time ago. I don't remember exactly when.
What's your relationship to her?
A physical one. I'm kidding. She was just a business partner.
And where are you from? Oh, no, I think I clicked
That's right.
downwards.
I was one of the culprits behind the case 6 years ago. One of the 2 Cyclops killers.
2 Cyclops makes a pair of eyes.
Burkina Faso.
Burkina Faso is a republic in West Africa. Population 17 million.
I don't have time for your jokes. All right, let's get right down to it. 2 days ago, you called Investigation HQ and said, I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That's right.
Who?
Hey, don't be so hasty. We haven't agreed on a deal. You're gonna let me out of prison, right?
It's done. You've got a deal.
All right. But to explain it properly, I need to tell you a story. It might take some time. Is that all
Well,
right with
that's
you?
why we're here.
I've got
Just
nothing
taking
but
time and just relaxing,
Let's get
chilling.
started.
Listen to
Story
a
of a lonely
psychotic
assassin.
killer. I'm trying to piece some information together about the last playthrough I had.
Once upon a time, there was a detective, full of righteous justice. Let's call him F. F found the evils of the world intolerable. F had no parents, no siblings, and grew up in an orphanage since he was born. He suffered every kind of abuse imaginable there. It led him to despise all the evils of the world. One day, F was chasing a thug down at the harbor. Someone wanted for the assault and murder of women.
Okay, I get it. I'll just throw down my knife. Here. And you lower your gun. It's fine. I got nothing else on
The
me.
funny part is he said he doesn't remember,
Go
but we still have the letter F.
You know, I have a history with hospitals. I've been going to a special hospital for a while. Even if I get caught, it's all good. I'll come right back out again. What should I do next time? Just thinking about it gets me excited.
I was about to say he is asking to get shot. Jesus.
The culprit was unarmed. F never served a day in prison. The case went to trial for some time, but it was determined to be self-defense, and he was declared innocent. If the truth got out, it would be a huge scandal for the police.
It
People at the
would, but
upper
at the
level
same
were
time, he had the
terrified of what
best
might
story
happen.
ever of
So they
getting
had
into
evidence
prison, getting out, and
fabricated.
doing it again.
F wasn't suspended or disciplined at all. After a while, he returned to his job like nothing happened. That was a turning point for him. He was ready to shed the morality that was weighing him down, holding him back. F still wanted justice, and he was willing to dispense it to the immoral one by one. He became an assassin, a lone gunman, no agent, no employer. He was his own man. F believed that he was judge, jury, and executioner, but it didn't last long. One day, F got rid of a criminal we'll call X. X was responsible for
Why just not
defrauding
call
and
someone
killing an
Zero?
innocent
That
old
works
man
fine.
for his life insurance policy. Turns out, X had connections. Someone wasn't happy that he died. Rohan Kumakura, chairman of the Kumakuras. X was a top executive of the Kumakuras at the time. Rohan ordered his men to find and kidnap F.
I like the music though. I like sort of a detective music, to be honest. It's technically a detective game, so
I've done some research. I know you've cleaned up at least 18 pieces of scum from this earth. But somehow there hasn't been a single criminal investigation. They're all treated as suicides, accidents, or natural causes. Amazing work. I'm impressed. How about you work for us? Of course, you have the right to say no. But it'll be the last word out of your mouth.
F was trapped. Even if he somehow survived, he would be looking over his shoulder for the rest of his life. He had no
that
choice
would not be
but
fun.
to take Rohan's offer.
My
Thus,
numbers
F's
goes a bit up and down
self-employment
today.
came to an end. He
Probably
became
because
a
I doesn't
hired
talk
gun
that
of
much,
the
but not because it's
Kumakuras.
so interesting.
Rohan
This.
even gave him a code name, Falco, named for the falcon, a bird of prey.
Well, that's probably why he called him F first, because he didn't know his names. Just say F. Okay, I'm not. There's a lot of word with F. Also many F's being used.
Falco didn't quit his job as a police officer, though. He worked as a detective by day, assassin by night, at the will of the organization. An ordinary killer would need motive to take a life. Not Falco. He did as he was told, one target after another. It didn't take long to destroy
By the way,
his heart completely.
why is he talking in third person? Those blinking down on the screen is like it get my attention very quickly.
Time passed, and a few years back, Falco, who by this time was exhausted in body and spirit, made a fatal mistake. He missed his mark and ended up taking a bullet to the stomach. Somehow he managed to escape. After reaching a nearby shrine, his legs finally gave out under him. He had no strength left. He put his back up against the shrine and let out a moaning breath that he thought might be his last. But at that moment, in his darkening vision, he saw a woman approach him. He watched her take out her phone and dial for help. At the same time, he heard footsteps. Footsteps of at least two
This is getting
people
really
closing
exciting.
in. He
Yeah, sorry for
knew
being quiet for
immediately
those
that they
actually
were
wants to
after
hear
him.
me talk, because I'm just playing the game to the fullest here.
He
Just
sprung into
listening to the
action,
story.
grabbing the woman and pulling her close, kissing her to keep her from talking.
Hmm? Oh, Twitch crashed.
That
What have you
was
missed?
the first encounter
I'll try and
between
recap.
Falco and the woman. was a teacher at some school. It was like she was from a totally different world than him.
I only know
Listening to
one
her
teacher
talk,
with that kind of
he
sweater in
would
this game.
forget everything about his line of work. She was his only contact with the ordinary, mundane world. They met in secret a few more times, and Falco felt his heart grow warmer. Her smile and kindness were like a cold glass of water for Falco's parched heart. Falco started to become himself again, his former self. He swore on his life that from then on, he would live for her.
I'm trying to think of the story here. I don't like that. I don't remember how it ended, but I trying to remember a sort of part of
So,
it.
you want to go clean? Fine. Do as you please. You've done a lot for us. But there is one last thing. One final job I want you to do for me. It's nothing major. This woman and her daughter. I need you to dispose of them. Should be simple, no?
Rohan handed Falco a picture of a woman and a girl. It was the teacher Falco met at the shrine. And her daughter.
Something tells me he just made that story up to be able to give him some
Why
sort of
two of them?
bastard thing.
Rohan, as usual, never gave a reason.
I think the reason
And
was just
Falco
because
had
he
no
actually fell
intention
for
of
her.
carrying out the kill. But if he didn't, he knew that someone else would. He thought long and hard. How was he going to keep them safe and get out of the life of crime? He couldn't find an answer, no matter how hard he thought. He was backed into a corner. So, he decided to call on an old friend for help. And then...
An old friend? And then what? I was about to say, it felt like it's just gonna stop there. Good God. Yo, Falco, just speak. Tell me your
You
secrets.
mentioned a detective. Was that the whole story?
This ain't gonna talk. There might be people not talking to me this time.
What's the connection between that and Shoko?
It is Otha's mother,
stop?
Mitsuki, and him.
Hey, answer me.
This is a transaction, remember? Until I get a guarantee that you'll uphold your end of the bargain, I'm not telling you anything else. I'll give you half up front, half later. If you want to
That's
hear
not
the rest
really
of the
how
story, you better
transactions
start the
works.
release procedures. Once they've cleared,
You pay for a
I'll
product.
tell you everything.
We haven't gotten the full product yet. We only got a demo part of it.
It is unlikely that number 89 will uphold his promise, even upon release.
Oh no, shit, Aiba. Ah, yeah, this is how Aiba actually looks.
Yes?
Start
In
the
physical form.
preparations.
For what?
What do you think? The sink.
Yeah, except who the friend was, what happened after that. Because he managed to escape prison a lot of times, but not this time. I don't wonder what we'll be able to see inside of his brain. We're gonna probe his brain. While Alien probed the bum, I probe the brain.
I know.
We do the up front and they do the down front. What about ticking sound? Oh, here we have the fever dream again.